Hello, everyone. Dallas here. I want to first off thank everyone who checked out the episodes on the Dallas Toler-Wade YouTube channel. It's greatly appreciated. I was really pleasantly surprised with all the responses. I honestly have been so busy this year, I have not had much of a chance to look at any comments or do anything. Not complaining at all, that's just kind of the way it is. Work is discipline, and I try to get to the musical side of things as often as possible, but everybody knows that we all have limited time. Um, but again, thank you so much. Uh, Making this video just to give you some updates on what's been going on. Uh, Still, of course, trying to get this album out. A lot of factors uh, involving getting the album out. Anything from looking at label options to just the logistics of finishing up just a few things mix wise, and it'll be ready for the truck, well, so to speak. But also, I was wanting to let you know that we're going to be on tour in September, and we're going to be check around for the dates. I don't have the dates in front of me, but we're going to be playing a couple of my Nile songs actually. One of my favorite Nile records that I was a part of was Annihilation of the Wicked. I think that record is just magical in a lot of ways. It was the first record we did with Neil Kernan. It was the first record with George Colias on drums, and it's just kind of a monumental leap, so to speak, for all of us involved, and very proud of that record. So, celebrating 20 years of Annihilation of the Wicked, my band Narcotic Wasteland is actually going to be playing 2 songs on the next tour, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Speaking of, also to let you know, I've been promising episode 3, but I've just been very tied up, busy with all kinds of stuff, whether it be working or working on music or teaching lessons or whatever, the hustle. Everybody's, got to do it. But I'm going to be putting up some more playthroughs of my Nile songs. And so stay tuned for that. I'm going to try and get the next one out in the next couple of days. And we'll see what's going on. On the live front, I did manage to solve a issue that's going to free me up to play some different songs. At Narcotic Wasteland, we have 2 primary tunings. We have D sharp standard, or E flat. Some people want to call it that. Either one's fine with me. Or D standard. We have those 2 primary tunings. And then, of course, back in the day with the Nile, that was like drop A, I guess you would call it. But I have a solution to the problem. And it's this guy right here. It's this drop pedal. We played a show a few weeks ago, and we played a song that I wrote the music for called Lashed to the Slave Stick. And we were bouncing back and forth between the narcotic tunings. And this thing worked absolutely flawless. I had my skepticisms, I guess you could call it, just because of the string tension and the feel. And I thought the vibrations would be weird because it's a different tuning. The only time that it really messed with me is if I can actually hear the guitar acoustically. Then it was kind of weird. But as long as that amp is up or I'm in my headphones or whatever, this totally works and solves a lot of issues for playing live. So, but that will be demonstrated. This will be demonstrated on my next playthrough that I'm going to be putting out. Like I said, I'm going to be hopefully doing that and getting that finished up in a couple of days. And it'll just be like, an instrumental guitar playthrough. Just guitar and drums, basically. And looking forward to doing all of that. I plan on doing all of the Nile songs that I wrote eventually. That's a pretty long list, but Not to spoil it too much, but since we are in celebrating Annihilation of the Wicked kind of mode, it'll be a song. It'll be one of my songs from that album. So stay tuned, and thank you very much. And we'll see you out there. And definitely be waiting for the next episode. I'm going to be doing probably a little bit of review on this, a little bit more in depth, and still kind of figuring out some of the audio things. I want a little bit better audio quality. Eventually, we'll get a little bit better video quality, but I think in terms of material, I think it's more important right now that I concentrate on giving you guys better quality audio moving forward. So still kind of working the bugs out of that and figure out the best way possible. And but anyways, again, thank you very much. One final thing, don't forget to go by the Season of Mist web store and maybe pick up one of these shirts. There's a few shirt designs over there for you to check out. Definitely swing by there and see what they got. All right, thank you very much. I really appreciate y'all. You're making it happen, man. Cheers.